Hello everyone, welcome to my work testing. This is actually a little RC car that I have laying around, and this is the receiver of it. It runs on, I think, 27 megahertz, but I stripped it out for one reason only. It didn't work. I put like a 2S try on this thing. I blew out a few motors and it's like this. Sadly, I didn't have any footage from this thing, obviously, but I'm gonna be doing something nobody's tried before. Make it a fly-by-wire car, essentially, or something. Whatever you call it. I know essentially it's a car that runs like one of those 3D airplanes that use one stick to control. I'm gonna be showing the time lapse after this. Hello everyone, so essentially if you've seen from the time lapse just now, you can probably see that I've finished the steering on this thing. Let me just focus on that a little bit. Sorry if you're using the handphone camera. I'm using the old P4, so yeah, bear with this camera. See that? It's not even focusing, so yeah. Look at this. Now this is like essentially the steering part of the fly-by-wire system. Pull this and it turns left. I think left, yeah, left. And it pull this to make it go right there. Nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna route these wires like this and this. So it's gonna come out of the body, which is I might be using this, which is a 1x32 scale RC car frame that I've been trying to get rid of for very long. That doesn't fit, by the way, because this is 1x24 scale. So I'm gonna use this, which is the original body that came with this car, or this, which is also the original body with this car. You might be wondering, why the hell do you have two bodies? And it's like hard plastic, so it's impossible to buy one extra of this. The reason is because I've got let me go find it right there. This was like one of those crazy projects I've done a long time ago. This board down here is meant for 1S. And I ran this thing on a 3S. Survived for like 5 weeks with this thing cracking like this part, that part right there, here inside the hole down there. Let me go focus on there, inside there, and this time was actually cracked, so I can't really use the frame anymore on this thing. So I'm gonna be using this a way smoother thing. I'm not gonna risk any more tinkering with these batteries. These things are like juice pumping. These are like the 18650 batteries. I got these two. I need to see these. There I got this and this and this, and it's got a lot of these. Boom. And even more, let me just go get the battery. I got a battery tray going on here. Oh, I got way more around my house. So essentially that's what you're gonna see. My battery stuck. A few 2S packs. This is what I used last time, a 3S pack. There. Let me go focus on there. There. That's a 3S. This is a plus and minus, which is going through this part. Okay. Next is my 2S pack. There. And the 1S pack that I have is like, I got like a few 1S packs, but those things like, I don't know where I put them. I think I lost a few of them, so but okay. Try and close this thing and come back to time lapse. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Now I'm gonna put a battery in. To this thing. So essentially I'm gonna be hiding this cable somewhere and routing these things like opposite directions on top of that thing. And essentially this should in the off position, I think. Should be at least. So I think it is. And let's pop the battery in. Boom. And it doesn't start up. Good start. Watch that wheel. Let's go switch this thing on 3, 2, 1. And spinning in the correct direction. Nice. Next step is to add the body on and hide these cables from that mess of wires. So let's go and change the body. Let's go back in time lapse. 3, 2, 1. Okay, buddy, set rep. I've just busted one motor. Look at that. I've accidentally. Let me go focus this thing first. As you can see, I don't know what I actually done, you know. Just suddenly this little connector is decided to pop out, and now I have to switch the motor out. So stay tuned. Yeah, I've got everything soldered up and quite tidy, and now I'm gonna try and take the battery off my little Dremel tool, or essentially you could call engraver or something. If you happen to wonder what this is, it's this thing. I got a new one. There, an easy engraver thingy. Okay. And I've got one battery out. Let's put in the little car. Let's fire this thing up. Before you fire this thing up, I do recommend that you actually keep these two little strings out of the way and make sure all your cables are nice, tidy and stuff. Should go like straight like this. This green cable here is like quite long cable, but yeah, deal with it. I can just curl it up down here. Okay, let's try in 3, 2, 1. Right direction. Wow, this is flip. Okay, so I think that my switch is a bit faulty, so I'm gonna go switch it out. Let's go back. Okay, so now I've done the rewiring of the car, I suppose. Should work. Wait. Oh yeah, the batteries, okay. Let's go take out these batteries. Let's see if I can actually fix the switch problem. I probably have, so let's see. Let's rev this thing up, and the motor turns the right way. Nice. So now what I should do is I should take a shell, a car body or something. Okay, I think this is what I want to use. It's a little car shell right here. So I've got to do is I've got to put this thing inside like this, like tuck it in, and these things tuck these things in. Make a little hole here for like one of those control horns thing, and yeah. Okay, let's go back time lapse mode and let's get the job done. Everybody, as you can see, now this is the final product. The wheels look black because I put some black mark on them, and that's why they look black. And if you wanna see how they steer, let's go focus on these black wheels first. Can't even focus on these because it's too black. So let's go try and up the exposure to max. Nah, it's not gonna work. So let's wait. I can't really put this thing on. Okay, so what? Just look at these wheels. Let's go focus on this thing. Pull up. and they are turning. So you can see that little flashy thing on there. There's turning, and there, if I pull it, it's gonna turn. Okay, so it's actually, I do hope that this thing actually is going to turn when I hook it up to this, which is a stick that's this long. It's like 60 centimeters or something long, and I'm gonna be attaching that thing onto like a rope, which is this, or like more like a string I used to play kites with. This is quite sharp stuff and it's quite strong, cause kites, I like paddling my kites, so yeah, this is what I used to use. This thing I suppose is like 200-300 meters long. I suppose I have a bigger spool, but that's for later if I actually succeed in this. So now I'm gonna try and route out that on-off switch. I think that's stuck in there. Yeah, it is stuck in there. So I'm not gonna have any way to turn this thing on in the field. I have to like open the shell and stuff. So I'm gonna try and pry this thing up with my scissors. Okay, I think that I can see the green stuff now, which is the green wire essentially. So I'm gonna go and pull that thing up. And oh, what do my purple wires have? I mean my purple control. I'm not gonna say control horse, but I'm gonna say control wires have popped out. So okay, I fixed it. And let's see. I can't seem to find a way to actually access this. Let's go and time lapse this thing again, and gonna show you later there. And okay, so join me again in the ride test and bash test tomorrow. Thank you. Hello everybody, look at this car that just done. You've probably seen the build video, and now I'm gonna try to drive this thing with a string that's like, I don't know, 5 meters or 10 meters long. Hopefully this thing is gonna drive properly in the front down there, and I don't need to go into some huge place to drive this thing. So the controls are throttle on this switch and start. That's like the pedal button for holding an action camera. So if you wanna try one of these at home, try it out. It's quite easy. It takes a lot of time. Okay, let's go out now. Now when you walk in, be careful of the strings because they're quite long, and you might trip on one of these, and you so do not want to trip on one of these. So when you Mom, stop recording. Stop. And you must be greeting. Mom, I'm not hearing this. Step on. Don't step. Mom. Hello everybody. This is the maiden this random creation I've done. Okay, let's go and grab a hold of the control switch. It's quite odd for me because I'm a quadcopter pilot, especially with the Phantom. Okay, let's try. What? Oh, that's very okay. Whoa, it's actually working. The more I tap, the more it goes. Oh, I think it's flat. Okay, let's get this thing off. Oh. Okay, let's see what I've done. This thing's still turning, but looks like a rock jammed in it. Okay. Off. Just now, one of these control lines just popped out from the screw inside, so let's go and try again. Turn this thing on and flip over it. Okay. Hold it and whoa, rock connection is one of these lines. That's not bad. before we start, the water is
And off.
Okay, now on to the conclusion. This is a nice driver, as you've seen just now. Only drawback to this thing is I've not put long enough control line on it. I've only put like 3 meters, not like 5 meters, 10 meters. So essentially I can't do far range test on this thing, but this is quite fast. And the only drawback it has that I know is flipping over. I can resolve the issue like I used to do by like pulling the tires off, yeah. And I don't think there's any more issues on this thing anymore. So let's go on the drive test. And I'm gonna go there in 3, 2, 1, pop! Hello everyone, we're now at the Kevo MC's training center for these RC vehicles. Now this is fully functional, and this switch is functional. Let's go do test drives out there. It's quite windy, so I've got to have these spools quite far away from me. So let's go 3, 2, 1 and like under the car's tire. Let's go get prep dulu. Sebenarnya setrik juga. Yes, this. I can control. I'm gonna make it go left. I'm gonna make it go right. In order to drive this thing, you should not have any slack. If you have any slack, you're not gonna be able to control it. Like this time, I have a lot slack, and this thing is doing whatever it wants to do. This thing is not having space. It's quite the best. Okay, just cut off. It's probably something else. The main wire has to touch on the switch as I push on it with the switch door. So I'm gonna come back when I fix it. Hello, I'm back now after that run you just saw just now, and it's quite rubbish now. I just smashed this thing into my car, and this, the battery wire, is to focus on it. It's not focus. It's my finger. There, just detached from terminal in there because of crashing. And I've also done this, which is I've just twisted the two wires together instead of using this for one reason only, because this fell off while trying to do that. Because as you've probably seen just now down there, I've been running this on some rough terrain, and I've sculpted this body kit blackish to make the scratches visible. Just put that switch on the floor. Still got a lot of chips on the body. There. It's quite light actually. That's why I saw it jump around all the time. I'm probably gonna add some weight on it, and probably another video is gonna come out where I cut this bit down here, so I can actually put my action camera in here and I'll film some FPV. But before I do that, I'm gonna put some kind of a guard thing. I really don't want my camera getting smashed for something like this. It's quite creative, quite a nice DIY project. Do on the when the LiPos are charging, and it's quite fun. It reminds me of the time that I actually need to fly kites and wait for the wind to fly. Now there's wind, I don't fly my drones, because obviously you're gonna lose a lot of power when you fly in the wind, and that is boring. So good project. Looks cooler now than it looked yesterday. After I put some little decals on there, blackish on the front grill, on the side body kits and stuff. I actually put some rubber tires on here. They're not supposed to go in here. It's supposed to be on a 1x32 scale car, or just pull these things out and stretch them. I didn't put them on the back, because obviously it flip more often than it would if I put on the front. And actually, these control horns. Sorry, let me just focus on there. That's the internal stuff, and it's actually quite resilient. It's quite hard to actually dislocate them while driving about. And for a battery plug, might be my soldering, might be that this thing was dragging on the ground. Because as you can see, that's a battery terminal right there, and that's the open stuff. I suppose that other rock just fell from this little hole out here, and it's wet in there and just popped straight out from here. And so this got dragged along, because when I took it up, I saw this like dangling from the bottom, and this. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and hope that you are gonna be interested in the next episode. Go comment in the bottom comment section if you wanna see more on this car, and yeah, give me some of your advice if you like RC cars and stuff, because I'm more of a drone guy. I used to love these RC cars, but they don't appeal to me anymore. So thank you. Please subscribe, like if you do, and comment.